I've been making things pretty much all along. As a young child, I watched my father making things. He was a carpenter from Germany. So, early on, woodworking to me was just a hobby, just fun. I had a real job. After a while, I discovered I liked tools more than woodworking. And the bug of making tools sort of hit right about the time I got fired from my day job. So I started getting Kunst tools out of Germany from some relatives that lived there and started selling them off my porch. And that's really how the company got started. That's when the name came about. For a birthday one year, my wife got me business cards that said Woodpeckers. I didn't care for the name. I didn't bother telling her that because I never thought it would stick. One of the earliest woodworking products we saw a need for was a better quality woodworking square. If I go into Home Depot or Lowe's and I buy a framing square, I can accomplish a lot with that square. But if I'm building a cabinet or a piece of furniture, that square is not going to serve me well. Not that there weren't other good squares out there. They're all really for carpenters, for constructing a home, larger projects, and they're not well suited for woodworking. So we've developed a number of different squares for different applications, ranging up to now a 26-inch square to accommodate the full range of situations that a woodworker will run into. And as strange as it sounds, one of the hardest angles to achieve consistently in woodworking is 90 degrees. And yet it's so important because it's more often than not the reference by which the rest of the project is constructed. So we spent a couple of years with different approaches to making a square. It sounds simple, it's not. The material moves around, there's stress in lots of materials. Trying to assemble one and keep it square is a challenge. We're one of only 2 companies domestically that I know of that goes to the trouble of CNC inspecting with a very high-end vision system each and every square we make to ensure it's perpendicular, but even that the scales are accurate within thousandths of an inch per foot, which is perhaps more accurate than what we need as woodworkers, but at least you can trust it. If you measure something with it, it's going to be reliable. So I decided early on that there was a hole in the market for consistently reliable, higher quality product. Growing up, Made in America was really important to my dad. So certainly that stuff does tend to rub off. So it's just been a matter of principle that even if it costs more, I want to make things here. Let's face it, most of these tools, you're going to buy 1 or 2 of them in your entire life. So whether it costs a couple of bucks more or not, in a large scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Having something you can trust, that matters.